Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Like everybody who cannot be at Disneyland at this time, I'm out here by my Disneyland Floribuna roses, and at least I can enjoy the roses, and they are blooming like crazy right now, and I just wanted to show you them. They are really doing well this year, and I think the reason why is because I cut them back, and that's just produced many more roses. I do like these ones right here, the orange colored ones. The pink ones are nice as well, but I like the orange ones the best, or kind of an apricot color, I think. And they are very pretty roses. These are the official roses of Disneyland, and because they're so pretty right now, I did want to show you what these plants look like and how many roses there are on this. Many roses. Today we are going to take a look at things that you can collect while you're stuck at home waiting for Disneyland and Disney World to open. You can maybe build up your Disney collection, as I have, although I haven't done it while I've been at home so much right now. Over the course of many years, this is some of the things that I have collected and some of the better things that I have collected. One of the first things I wanted to show you is the biggest sign that I have. This is approximately 7 feet high by about 3.5 feet wide. It is huge. It is a construction sign that used to be at DCA, or Disney California Adventure, when they were changing the entrance to make it more Disney themed as opposed to simply California themed. So this was up there. I do remember seeing these at California Adventure, and I was able to get this off of eBay several years ago. I've had it for a long time, kind of had it packed away, and decided to get it out, and I might end up actually displaying it somewhere. But it is very huge and very cool. Actually, it's cooler than I thought it was. I didn't realize that Mickey was quite as big as he was, but it says please, and then some of the other signs that were next to it said pardon our pixie dust, and so Mickey says please here. And then when I go up to the top of it, you will see it says Mickey Mouse 1928. So really a cool sign, and I do really like it. Now, if you're considering collecting Disney, there's a large area as far as how much you want to spend for things. Something like this is going to obviously cost you more. Whether you just want to collect souvenirs or you want to collect actual pieces of the park like I do. I actually prefer those, though I do buy some souvenirs. So let's take a look at some other things that I have. And like I said, you can start your collection now while you can't go to Disney right now. So that might be a good thing to start collecting now. Okay, something else that I really like are these pots. And though they're not in the greatest condition, I really do like them. Now, these are from the attraction where at Disneyland, it used to be Carousel of Progress, and then later turned to America Sings about 1974. And these pots were in that attraction. And like I said, they're not in good shape. But this one here, right here that I'm pointing to, this is actually part of the table. They did not rip this off of the wood on the table. They might have tried to do that, and maybe that's why this one got broken more, and then decided not to do that for the second one. I've had these for many years. And the other thing is that's really neat, at least from my perspective, is here they are in the actual ride. Later on, I bought this picture. This is an official Disney promotion picture, and if you look right next to this hound dog, you will see, there might be a little glare there, but you will see the pots right there. Now, they had a spoon coming out of them. The bottom one is kind of hidden there, but you can see it. And then you can see the top one. Now, the top one would be the one that I have that is actually in worse condition, but very neat thing to collect. So these are some of the higher end things that I have that I really do like. Okay, right now you are looking at a Pinocchio marionette. Now, the thing that I like about this, though it's not from the park, it is very cool, and that is because it was made by Mattel, but the thing I like most about it is actual wood, and if you could operate a marionette, it would also be a neat thing to have. But my understanding is that they started making these, and these were stopped because of the cost was too high in making these particular marionettes. But I do feel that it's very accurate, and that's what I like about it. The other thing is that if you're ever go to Disneyland, in one of the stores, in the back they have a place where they have a puppet that you can put in a quarter in one of the shops, and you can operate it, and it basically looks just like this. It might be painted a little different, but the actual marionette looks the same. So I do like that. Something else that I have over here, there's going to be some glare here, is this big piece of wall. Now this is from Small World, and it is very neat as well, and this is another higher end item that I have. Now something else is up here, and this is called a Kepi Cap in the 1950s, let's say 55, 56, in and around that era. You could buy these as a souvenir, and it has all the different lands on it. As you can see, it's got Fantasyland, Adventureland, Frontierland's upside down there, but just because I have it hanging up, and then Tomorrowland. Now I've also gone back and bought some just a Pennant from Disneyland. This is a very old Pennant, and I like it as well, so I bought that. There's a number of things that you can collect if you're going to have a Disney collection. It doesn't have to be an expensive collection by any means. Now this is just here's something that they sell today at Disneyland, if it was open, that is, and that is this Small World thing that you can build here out of wood. And if you turn it, I'll see if I can get it to work. If you turn it, it's kind of hard to do one-handed, but you see the people come out and the doors open up on it, and it's pretty neat thing as well. But I'm going to close it back up. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is from the Jungle Cruise. This is an actual piece of elephant skin that they use on the elephants, and something else that is fun to collect as well. The next thing I wanted to show you, this is one of the higher end items, and this is a actual head from It's a Small World, and this would probably be more like the Egyptian style just based on how it looks, but it's a really neat collectible. I really like it. It's one that I've recently purchased. This next item here is an R from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's made out of wood. You can see the back of it. And another item that I like is a souvenir that you could have purchased back in the beginning of Disneyland Open. It's Zorro. If you look under there, there's Zorros. They used to have Zorro as a character at the park. There's the back of it. You can see it much better. And it was a series that they had. But anyways, you could purchase this in the park. And the reason I got this is because it actually had the original price tag on it. Even though it doesn't say how much it is, it does have the original tag, and I really did like that. It's got a ring on there as well. It's kind of maybe a little blurry, but you can see the ring on there. And these are little kids' gloves. Another thing that's not, anything you got to spend a lot of money on if you choose to collect something like that. Here's something else that I've had for a long time. It is very heavy, and you can see these on the lamppost at Disneyland. Here's the bottom of it. It screws on there. Like I said, it's very heavy and pretty big, and that is another interesting collectible that I do have. Most of the stuff that I buy is off of eBay, just because you can get old things that nobody else has or that you couldn't get elsewhere. So not too long ago, I got this 50th anniversary poster here of Space Mountain. I actually like Space Mountain a lot, and I did like this. It did come rolled up when I got it, so then I went and bought this frame for it. It's just sitting on the floor for now, but another neat item. It is not quite as big as the posters that they have in the park of the attractions. Those are a little bit bigger, but it's still a big poster. Here is something that doesn't cost a lot of money, and that is a popcorn container that if you look out on Main Street at Disneyland, or at least before they closed, that was, I found this, and I really do like that. That is similar to the ones they had when the park opened, or at least in the 50s. And then, of course, there's Oswald back there. I have a big Disneyland sign that they used to sell. I bought that at Disneyland. And then there is Mickey and Minnie. They have their e-tickets along with other tickets that they're holding. And then this is Goofy as Bert from Mary Poppins. So I have those characters up there as well. And those are just kind of everyday things that you can buy at the park. Okay, right here is Abraham Lincoln's head, and if you've ever seen video footage of Walt Disney holding one of these, when they made the original Abraham Lincoln animatronic, they used one of these to help create that. And in 2009, my understanding is they did redo and update Abraham Lincoln, and this was the one used for that particular animatronic, which should be the same one that is used today. I don't think that they've done anything since then with Abraham Lincoln, so this is another neat item that I do have. Now you are looking at a Pluto dog tag. This is exactly like what Pluto wears in the park, and next time you go see Pluto, you can look for that and you will see it. It looks exactly like this. Pretty neat collectible as well. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I was just showing you a few of the interesting things that I do collect. I have much more than this. I do have some Disney World stuff, not as much though. I mostly collect Disneyland just because I go there more often, and not that I don't like Disney World, because I do, but most of the stuff is from Disneyland. If there's a particular thing that you do like, tell me what your favorite thing is that you saw in this video down in the comments section. Make sure you do subscribe. I do videos like this. Right now I haven't been doing as much because Disneyland is closed and haven't had an opportunity to go to the park. I was planning on going the second week in June, have reservations and all that, but I don't know at this point whether or not that will be possible to do because everything is closed. So there's a good chance it'll still be closed. But anyways, hope that you consider subscribing and hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.